Pacers fans, get loud. It's game time. Let's meet the starting five for your Indiana Pacers. At guard, 6'3", number 2, Andrew Nembhard. At forward, 6'10", number 25, Jalen Smith. At forward, 6'4", 24, Buddy Hield. In the middle, 6'11", number 33, Miles Turner. At guard, 6'5", 0, Tyrese Halliburton.
The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. And tonight, it'll be the Indiana Pacers going up against the Boston Celtics. This is Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And joining us courtside, reporter David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Well, thank you very much. Now, the NBA has accepted that this is an era of player movement. Commissioner Adam Silver says the data shows that superstars moving isn't necessarily a bad thing because it allows situations to change. Teams that may not be in a competitive position hope that they can sign one of those players. And as we know, Kevin, hope springs eternal.
It always does. It keeps the fans involved and looking for more. David, thanks. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Smart is the point. White is on the wing. Down in the front court along with Tatum. And it's Horford in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And for the Pacers, they've got Smith. Also Miles Turner out there. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Hield. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position.
And the Pacers have been one of those teams that they're allergic to rebuilding, but there's clearly a youth movement in Indy, and with young talents like Tyrese Halliburton and Ben Mathurin, they already boast some nice building blocks.
Now here's Hield, three-pointer, first shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
A lead from three-point land. Buddy Hield, whenever he lets it fly, you think it's going in.
Smart passes to Tatum. Brown against Hield. Horford sets a screen for Brown. Back to Tatum. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Halliburton outside. Turner up top, guarded by Horford. Here's Nembhard. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And it's Smith finishing it off.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now here's White, coming off a solid outing against Charlotte. Outside, Horford. Tatum down low. He's against Turner. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the finals.
He's off on the first. Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
And he ends up missing both free throws. Well, we know the players enjoyed the rest they get during All-Star Weekend. But, Greg, you think it should be moved to later in the season?
I like how the current format splits up the season, but it seems more fair to hold an All-Star towards the end of the season so that voters get a more complete look at each player.
Now White, after the missed three from Buddy Hield. Halliburton outside to the left side wing. 1:06 left to play here in the first. And stolen by White. Pass to Tatum. Off on the layup.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Horford against Turner. At the top of the key, Hield. 6 to shoot over White. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
With such a smooth and quick release, Hield doesn't need much space to knock it down from mid-range.
Brown outside. Back to White. 19 seconds left in the first. Count that bucket.
Finally, after all those planks, someone comes through for him.
Yeah, the lid's now off, guys. Maybe they can rattle off a few more in a quick order.
9 seconds left to play in the first. Tatum drives in. Puts it up from 12, and he hits the jump shot.
The defense must be aware of where Tatum is, especially when he's roaming around that mid-range.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Pacers out in front. They're up by 5. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break.
Your Pacers Youth Games Team.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
Celtics trail by 5. On the court right now for the Celtics. The 2 Williams are the 4 and the 5. Ogden on the wing. He's joined by Brown. And it's Pritchard in a point guard.
An elite rim protector and shot blocker. Turner excels at rising up and denying those shots.
Now, here's McConnell. We saw him with 29 points last game. Here's the pass to Mathurin. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Duarte beyond the arc. Rebound by Williams. It just seems, Richard, like Robert Williams is a guy willing to do anything to help his team.
And there's a whole lot he can do. His defense has never been a question. He can dish it. He's an aggressive rebounder. And look, his effort level, that's something you don't ever question.
For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
And well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon may be the smartest guy in the NBA.
The first free throw is good.
And Brogdon traded over the summer to the Celtics. I'm interested to see how he'll fit with the rest of the Celtics guards. They certainly have a deep rotation now and a lot of flexibility.
He's off on the second.
And he's the glue that holds this team together. Brogdon's calm demeanor and lead by example approach is so valuable to this squad.
Now, here's McConnell. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Duarte. And he makes good on the layup.
That's just smart basketball right there. Finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Poked loose. Blocked in the pass to Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
Passes it to Mathurin. Turner with a screen on Brown. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And Greg, you watch Mathurin. He is built to score at this NBA level.
Excellent spot-up shooter. He plays above the rim. And once he gets more comfortable scoring off the bounce, watch out.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
And the Celtics with the top defense last year, they are so great at switching everything, making the most of their personnel.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Smith checked in for Jackson. Buddy Hield comes in for Duarte. And Halliburton subbed in for T.J. McConnell. He hits both from the stripe. And the switching on defense that the Celtics do, it really disrupts teams.
And you don't really have mismatches to hunt. And you got guys like Smart and Williams that are out there putting pressure on shooters as well.
Smart wide open, he fires. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Indiana leading by 6. Mathurin passes to Halliburton for the 3. And the Pacers can't get it to go. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Well, let's see how they play the clock.
Tatum dishes to Griffin. Horford with a screen on Smith. Here's Griffin. And it's sent back by Turner. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Halliburton passes to Turner. Up top, Hield. And the 3-ball is good. Hield's got the lead up to 9 now for Indiana.
You should be looking for Hield. What a great pass.
Tatum with it. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Horford with the screen on Hield. Here's Tatum. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. That'll do it for the first half. Pacers lead by 9. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Jason, still a close one. What do you think happened there in the first half?
Feeling all right. We got to do a much better job defensively. We're not where we need to be, especially on the defensive end, so we got to pick it up second half.
Yeah, we'll see if you're more connected in the second half. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Welcome, everyone, as we dig into the details. Things working out so far for the Indiana Pacers.
This offense has been off the charts good. I mean, we're seeing player movement, ball movement. Guys are getting in the right spots and spacing on the floor.
Just an incredible first half display. Changing things up now, let's take a glance at the upcoming schedule.
They should win most of these games, Ernie. They're playing great. The guys are connected. Everything's been in sync. As long as you don't play down to your opponent, you can get some easy W's.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. One guy who's been getting it done is Buddy Hield.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Hield is out there with Smith. And there's Miles Turner. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has. Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you.
And back in 2021, Miles Turner put up a crazy stat line. 7 made threes, 13 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Just the 4th time someone has reached those numbers in a game.
Now Brown, after the missed 3 from Buddy Hield. Brown, right side. Over Halliburton. Count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut to just 7 points in the basket from Brown. And for Turner, Greg, that ridiculous line has been equaled by only 2 players ever.
And Kevin, how about that? Only Karl Anthony Towns and Vince Carter who've had the combination of threes, rebounds, and blocks. Shows you how special Turner's all-around game is.
And so White will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Smart passes to Tatum. Now here's White from the arc. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by White. A moment here now to see the numbers for Jaylen Brown. Indiana leading by 7. So the Pacers called timeout, their first of the game.
Derek White was only 6 feet in high school. No D1 schools even offered a scholarship.
Derek ended up at a D2 school, but White had a major growth spurt up to 6'4". Transfers to a D1 school. The Spurs take him late in the first. What a crazy path to the league.
All right, fans, who wants a free T-shirt?
Both teams changing it up here.
All right, fans, once again.
And as always, the mid part of the NBA season, quite a grueling part of the schedule. Right now, let's check out how the standings are shaping up in the East. Taking a look at Boston. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And, of course, Indiana. Right now, quite a ways down below.
And right now, for the Pacers, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
And the clock is ticking for them to make that push. It's looking like they'll be fighting for a spot in the play-in.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. McConnell with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively. McConnell passes to Mathurin. Smith with a screen on Tatum. Mathurin. And Boston with the rebound. Now Griffin. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Pritchard. Williams sets a screen for Brogdon. 5 on the clock. Pritchard gets the bucket.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Griffin with the steal.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how it plays out.
And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch. And that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
7 seconds left here in the third quarter. To end the cold streak.
Solid defensive possession from Brogdon. All effort from the former Rookie of the Year.
And we've reached the end of the third.
14.
Indiana out in front, leading by 4. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
and definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Pacers leading by 4. On the floor for Boston. Ogden on the wing. He's joined by Brown. The 2 Williams are the 4 and the 5. And it's Smart in at the point. Good on the bucket.
For a skinny guy, Halliburton has a lot of confidence inside. In fact, he's confident at everything he does.
Now here's Brown. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Halliburton. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And this is one of the things that makes Mathurin so exciting to watch. That ability to finish on alley-oops.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Williams sends a screen from Brown. They get it again.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
1:51 left to play here in the 4th. Here's Mathurin. He's covered by Brown. 4 on the clock. Here's Mathurin. Turner passes to Mathurin. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooting.
Brown outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Now just a 3-point Indiana lead.
There you go, JB. I love his confidence. One of his strongest traits.
Smart against Halliburton. A shot off that time. And the Celtics going the other way now. Smart dishes to Brown. 52 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Brogdon outside. Shot on the wing.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're up by 1. 41 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
Let's get excited.
Boston making some changes. Al Horford is checked in for Robert Williams. Jason Tatum comes in for Williams. And it's White in for Brogdon. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Timeout called the Celtics. They're trailing by 4. 32 seconds left here in the 4th quarter.
Coming out of the corner. Turn it up. Are you ready, fans?
32 seconds left in the 4th quarter. White the pass to Tatum. Outside, Smart. No good with the triple. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And it's Smith with the ball. Brings it up for the Pacers. They've led by as many as 11 points.
Second team foul. At the line for Indiana, Tyrese Halliburton. 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
And we know how dangerous Halliburton is from the stripe. Not a guy you want to foul.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're behind by 4. There's 18 seconds left in the game. Guys, what's your take?
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
They really need to score.
No mistakes right now.
And here's Tatum for 3. It counts. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Those were pressure-packed free throws, and he looked as cool as he could be. So big to give them that 3-point lead.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
4th team foul. At the line, for Indiana, Tyrese Halliburton. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And back in college, Halliburton was impressive, but he doesn't seem content to rest on past achievements. He's always trying to take his game to new heights.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
So it's Indiana picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on. But let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in as New Balance presents our player of the game, Buddy Hield.